Ladies and gentlemen, my name, of course, Double J. I will be your special guest commentator for this one-on-one bout. You don't want to change the channel because this is going to be a tremendous one-on-one matchup between two young rookies really looking to cement a name for themselves this evening. So we're going to have, of course, the man that you see on your screen right now, Everett Constenelli, going one-on-one against, well, more of a fast upcoming rising star in JTD. These two men both definitely needing this win tonight. Only one can walk out victorious. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what both of these men do. So we see that slow, methodical walk into Everett as he's slowly making his way down to the ring. I mean, for those of you that don't know much about this man, he's not your typical everyday flashy wrestler. He's not about entertaining the crowd or sending people home with a big smile on their faces. He's about hurting people and getting wins. You know, that's the law of the jungle around here, so to speak. And that's exactly his approach inside that ring. Looking to really cement a name for himself. A win over somebody like JTD would definitely be huge into his young career. Definitely put him on a whole new level. And oh my goodness, just about damn near hit the cameraman there. Just definitely not having any remorse for anybody else other than himself. My goodness, just look at him. I mean, he's just definitely showboating with that ruthless style he has. Just that vicious forearm. So we see him inside the ring, and we're just awaiting the arrival of his opponent, JTD. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the native himself, JTD. CTO Fortune star in his own right, having matches on the main roster of Cherish the Opportunity, and I mean, just wrestling all around the world in the independent scene, really looking to make a name for himself. I mean, JTD has really became an uprising star in just such a short amount of time. We see him here tonight, definitely looking to continue that roll of momentum that he's had as of late. Always bringing that native style to the ring each and every night he comes down here. Whoa. Just the lighting switching to red here. I'm not quite for sure exactly what that means, if that's representing his ancestry or his bloodline, but my goodness, and look at Everett. He just doesn't care. He does not give enough room inside that ring for JTD. He's just not showing, he's not intimidated at all by this. But this is definitely going to be a clash between these two competitors, I'll tell you that much. Well, now it looks like Everett's actually going to give JTD the ring now. I mean, this is signature JTD, that what I like to call the native prance around the ring. Paying homage to his ancestry and bloodline. I mean, I've had the privilege and the honor of calling several JTD matches. And, I mean, this is all signature JTD's chops and drops. That's his style inside that ring. And he's showing you what a chop looks like right now. Now we have both competitors in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just awaiting the referee to ring the bell, and this match will officially be underway. The referee rings the bell, ladies and gentlemen. This match is now official. You see Everett getting warmed up. JTD saying, "Come at me." Oh, Everett coming right back as well, saying, "Come at me." And oh my goodness, JTD already pulling him in with a chop. And now another one taking Everett down already, and JTD getting fired up here early. He's telling him to get back up again, and JTD going right back at it again as he just pulls him in with another series of chops, taking down Everett. And now you see Everett slowly getting back up once again. JTD staying right on the offense with a giant chop right across the chest. And just not done there, ladies and gentlemen, as Everett slowly getting up. JTD coming off the ropes, but Everett catches him and then rolls him through, and a big lethal kick right across the chest. Just knocking down the native JTD here. We got to cover 1, 2, and no. JTD able to get the shoulder up at the count of 2. As Everett comes off the ropes now. JTD taking him down, just wrenching the arm and slamming him down hard. Coming off the ropes looking like a clothesline. Everett able to reverse with a shoulder block. And oh, just slamming JTD down on his arm. Just showing him what it feels like. And oh, the reversal now by JTD. These two men showing definite chemistry inside this ring. JTD running, and just a giant forearm shot dropping down Everett into the corner. And Oh no, I think he's about making him feel in the spirits here. Oh, he's doing it, ladies and gentlemen. Signature JTD following through with a big stop. My goodness, by now Everett ought to learn to just stay down as JTD's calling for him to get back up. But Everett's definitely taking my advice as he's just slowly making his way back to a vertical base. Oh no, now taking him down with the snap mares. We got a cover here, and Everett kicking out at the count of 1. Just showing JTD it's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down. And oh no, Everett with the reversal off the kick, and now trying to roll through, stealing one here. Cover 2. No, only a 1 count. JTD able to roll through, and Everett's neck bouncing off the ropes as the referee calling for a rope break. And oh my goodness, just popping him up and kneeing him, just possibly knocking all the wind right out of JTD's abdomen area, now taking him down with a dragon screw. Oh my goodness, and just slamming him, just the knee right off the mat. That's just signature Everett right there. I mean, working on the legs, especially when JTD's finishing maneuver happens to be a knee. You know, he knows exactly what it's going to take to keep down the native warrior himself, and just staying right on the attack of the leg. I mean, just viciously going after the leg over and over with these brutal shots. Oh, now he's got him in a single leg Boston Crab. If you've never been in a submission like this before, it's pulling a lot of pressure from the leg and just contorting it up towards your head as you see JTD trying to crawl to the bottom rope here to get a break and able to actually turn through and break out of this submission hold. JTD with a big knife edge chop, and now it looks like a right hand and another knife edge chop and another one and another one. And oh no, this is signature JTD now as he's just warming up with a series of shots over and over and over and over again. Another big chop. Oh, I think he's going to give him 1 to grow one. Nope, 1 punch for flinching. My goodness, you see Everett's done, bouncing off the ropes now as he throws him. JTD dunking underneath. Coming through with another knife edge chop as Everett was just running full steam ahead. But just taking that chop right across the chest. My goodness, now JTD telling him to get up, flying through with a clothesline. The reversal, though. Oh no, has him by the arm here. Oh no, lifting him up, and he just drops him right down on the knees. Oh my goodness. The impact off of a maneuver like that being so vicious. And now going right back to that single leg Boston Crab as you see JTD right in the middle of the ring, really having nowhere to go. He might have to tap out here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you just see JTD trying to crawl, but it looks like Everett's trying to hold him right in the middle of the ring. And JTD able to fight back once again to get out of that vicious submission maneuver, but the damage may have been done to the leg. And oh my God. My goodness, it looks like he just about damn near blocked his freaking leg off. My goodness, and now just bending and pulling the leg up to the head. Oh my goodness, JTD might have to tap out here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, positioned in the middle of the ring and getting contorted in ways like this is nothing pleasant. Everett really looking to get out of here and get a big victory over JTD. JTD able to get out of the submission once again, but Everett going right back to the attack with a rolling knee bar here. Just pulling on the leg once again, ladies and gentlemen, as you just see the leg being contorted. Just pulled in a direction opposite of how JTD's laying here on the mat. JTD using the good leg to fight out of that submission. Every submission that Everett's throwing at JTD somehow, some way has a way to get out of these submissions, but you can tell they're definitely taking effect here. Oh my goodness, he's got a modified cross armbar here by also pulling on the leg and extending it as well. I mean, with both arms, both limbs at that, being contorted here, you know, that definitely has to take a lot out. I mean, how do you get out of this? Oh no, it looks like JTD's finding a way to get out, pulling his arm free there. Everett once again, though, staying on the attack, now taking him down here, and look like he's going for an ankle lock. Oh my goodness, he's got a JTD in an ankle lock, and now dropping through as he hooks both legs around the leg of JTD. That's very smart now, as JTD's going to have to pull the entire body weight of Everett if he's going to want to try to get to those ropes. You see JTD screaming out in pain right here in front of you, ladies and gentlemen. You can see the agony on his face, as that's definitely is taking effect on him here. Oh, but the heart and the soul of JTD coming back as he's just using that free leg again, just to continually kick over and over to break the submission as both men back on a vertical base. Signature JTD with the exploder suplex. As you see Everett laying here right now, ladies and gentlemen, and you see JTD now in your corner here. This is all JTD as he's getting fired up here, maybe using the bad knee to attempt to take off the head of Everett here, running through, but the reversal by Everett. And oh my God, another chop block. I mean, JTD just flipping in mid-air from the viciousness of the impact of that maneuver. You see JTD having to use on the ropes to get up here. As you can tell, the legs definitely are just done for here. And now an Achilles tendon lock here. So my goodness, he's just pulling. I mean, if you've ever had sharp pains in your shin area and whatnot, you definitely know in your calf muscles, you could tell this definitely doesn't tickle. So he's just pulling on the Achilles here, definitely trying to rip some tendons. As JTD once again having nowhere to go, and he has to tap out here, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, we have a giant upset here as Everett Constenelli was able to overcome the native heart, the native warrior, and JTD, and was able to get a huge victory here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, JTD showing a lot of fight, but in the end, it just wasn't enough to overcome all the vicious maneuvers done to the leg. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into this contest. This was phenomenal.